Okay, so we are seeing the changing rule and regulations of United States on daily basis. On daily basis, new things are appearing from the kind of from the head of President of United States. Daily new things. Daily. Sometime tariff will be new. Sometime a big beautiful bill will be in news. Sometime you see that fighter jet F-16 or F-15 it is deporting people to India from in America. Sometimes this, sometimes that, sometimes this, sometimes that. Now sometime Trump gold card will come into the picture out of sudden. Many things are going on. Okay, we have actually tried to find the root cause of why this much kind of changes are happening in the America. Then we saw that root cause of all problem is China. China is root cause of all the problem. Means somehow China has become number one in manufacturing, number one in the in production right now. In electronic sector, China is completely number one. In the modern electronic sector that comes as mobile phone, then China is manufacturing more than 80% of global mobile phone around the world. Whatever mobile phone are being used with the 4G LTE technology or 5G technology or probably 6G technology, Chinese mobile phone are in the picture now. 80%. Other than Chinese mobile, only two companies are famous. One is Samsung and one is Apple. Samsung is nearby only, that is Southern Korea. And Apple phone 80% of its manufacturing unit is in China only. Means China is the leading electronic country in the world right now. In software, in artificial intelligence, ByteDance is leading with its mobile apps. And then in mechanical section, then we are seeing the electric cars of the China. It is leading the world now. It will lead the world. Right now, it is the American company called Tesla. And Tesla owner, he is again jumping like Donald Trump is jumping day by day somehow. We'll talk about it. He has plotted a new party. Anyway, America party. Anyway. So now in the mechanical section, in the automobile section also, now mechanical cars, that is the diesel based car or petrol based car, they are fed through electrical power now. Electrical battery, lithium ion battery is placed inside the car and you have to charge it externally. Then it runs the car for the 700, 800 kilometer also with one charge only. Amazing, mind blowing. That much powerful these batteries are. CATL, I believe it is the lithium ion battery giant company and that is based in China only. CATL or something like that. All are using CATL batteries only. Means their power is through China only. Anyway, now the electric car, the Xiaomi company of China, which manufacture Redmi, worldwide leader in the mobile phone. Now Xiaomi is making a YU7 model of Xiaomi is hitting the world now. Right now, it is very famous, number one in China. Probably it will be number one around the globe also. Xiaomi EU7. So in car sector, China is leading again. Okay, we are not talking about mobile, software or car. We are talking about aeroplane sector. Aeroplane sector, European consortium, that is Airbus or American company called Boeing, they have monopoly. Any aeroplane someone is boarding and that is a passenger aeroplane, either the aeroplane will be from Airbus or it will be from the Boeing. 100% guarantee. Nothing and more or less it will be from the Boeing only. Their prices are more or less same. If someone is seeing the number of seater airplane from the Airbus or Boeing, Airbus is from the consortium, European Union consortium. Their head office is in France, and otherwise it is a French, German, and I believe United Kingdom. These are the main shareholder in the Airbus. But it is belong to European consortium. Whereas Boeing is a, I believe it is a Virginia company, Boeing, and it has a headquarter means it has a headquarter in Virginia, whereas main manufacturing unit is in South Carolina. This is what I think. Okay, so this is Boeing, and they have complete monopoly over the globe. Now, when China is booming up in every sector, is it the passenger aeroplane China is making? That is under question mark. Everyone's mind it would hit now. China is manufacturing everything and it is number one manufacturing. 35% of the global manufacturing is happening in China only. Is China manufacturing passenger aeroplanes? Certainly. From 2008 onwards or 2009 onwards, 2008 onwards, China has a company called COMAC, Commercial Aeroplane Company, or something like that, Commercial Aeroplane Company. But it is a government company, government subsidiary, public subsidiary. It is not a private firm. COMAC, Commercial uh, Aeroplane Company or some aircraft company, something like that. It is based in Shanghai, in China, that is around Pacific Ocean, and Yangtze River, where it meets the sea. Shanghai is a very big city that I have not seen, and there it is. This company Comac, public company, is based upon Shanghai, and it is manufacturing a airplane, and two airplane models are becoming famous. One is C909 and one is C919. There are 929, 939, and 949 also. But these aeroplanes are becoming famous day by day. Why they are becoming famous day by day? They are their rates are at par with the Boeing and Airbus. Not only that, in some section their rates are below. In some section, means it is at par or little bit below. It is not that cheaper the way mobile phones are. Apple phone is $1,200, then Xiaomi phone is $100. 12 times cheaper than that. In aeroplane sector, it is not like that. More or less, the price is same. What people get buying the Chinese passenger aeroplane is there is no. It is in use for more than 10 years, I believe, but there is no any incidents has happened where there is something called crash. This is a very big thing. Boeing aeroplane is meeting crash since the beginning only. 1916, I believe, Boeing was established in America. Since then only it is meeting accident. Now there is three accident that people know. One is Ahmedabad accident, I believe, Boeing Dreamliner, 878 Dreamliner, and that was going Ahmedabad to London. It flew and it jumped back. Okay, that is sometime back in kind of in Hanoi, that is a town in Vietnam. I believe Boeing aircraft they hit each other on the runway only. No one died, for God's sake. And then third, people know there is a Boeing aeroplane, I believe 737 or something in Japan, some 4 or 5 days back. Okay, from that some 33,000 feet, that is the highest altitude of an aeroplane, 10 kilometer around. From there in 10 minutes only it fell to 10,000 feet. That will come, I believe, around 3 kilometers. So 7 kilometer, it 7 kilometers, not 7 meter. 7 kilometer it fell very quickly in 7 minutes only. Means the mechanical control of the aeroplane it went to toss. If it had fell little bit more, I believe 191 passengers were there in the this aeroplane in Japan. They would have gone to the God directly. This is the history of Boeing aeroplane. Now the people are looking for the Chinese solution now. And C909 and C919, they are into the picture. But anyway, they are into the picture for the past 10 years. Why they are in news? The first time C909 had made a has made a journey, had made its flight from China to Mongolia. First international flight. Well, international flight. The C909 from the Comac company in China. It has made the kind of a flight from the Inner Mongolia, that is the northern state of China, Inner Mongolia to Genghis Khan International Airport, Ulaanbaatar, Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. From Inner Mongolia is a state in China. From Inner Mongolia to Mongolia capital, one aeroplane flight, and that is international. First international aeroplane flight that happened from a Chinese company, and that is C909. It took around 1.5 hours, means around 1200, 1300 kilometers would be the distance from the Inner Mongolia to the Mongolia capital, Ulaanbaatar. Okay, and I believe around 78 people they traveled there, And when they boarded, when the plane it landed, then there was a huge celebration out there with water cannon or something like that. They kind of they welcomed the landing of the aeroplane. So apart from Airbus, European Airbus and American Boeing, first aeroplane, that is Chinese airplane C909, it made a flight, international flight, and it happened, I believe, 1 or 2 days back. One amazing, mind blowing. I have something in written. Okay, it is 90 days, 90-minute flight it was, and C909 it cost $38 million. And in parallel to C909, there is a Boeing 717 model is there, and it costs $24 million. So Boeing is cheaper than the C909. There is one C919. C909, if we see, then capacity of C909 is, I believe, okay, okay, I had mentioned somewhere. Anyway, that we will see. So this is from the Comac company in China that is owned by government, and the name is Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China. That is the Comac, Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China, and it is based in Shanghai, and it started on 11th May 2008. Okay, and it has capital of 19 billion RMB, that is yuan currency of the China. Someone has to divide by 7 for the dollar. 19 billion RMB. Anyway, so this is the and kind of the flight that it made the first maiden international flight, and that flight happened from the by the private company called Air China, and their flight number is CA757, and sorry, okay, the kind of the place ho 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 hoth ho hoth ho hoth ho hoth Baita International Airport, that is in Inner Mongolia, to Changiz Khan International Airport in Mongolia. 8 a.m. it took off, and it took around 1.5 hours. 74 passengers traveled through this aeroplane. Anyway, C909, it has capacity, I believe, that around 90 passengers, up to 100 passengers, it can accommodate. And parallel to this is Boeing 717, and that cost 24 billion million dollar, and this cost $38 million. There is another model of the Comac airplane, that is C919, that is bigger than this, and C919, and that accommodate, I believe, C919 156 to 168 people. They can travel to C. It is very big. One 156 to 168 people they can travel. Okay, C919, and parallel, and it cost around $99 million, $99 million. And parallel to this is Boeing 737, that cost $120 million. So in higher range, Chinese airplanes are cheaper, and that can carry from 138 to 230 passengers. That is Boeing 737. Anyway, so that is the scenario. Okay, so parallel companies are Boeing and Airbus. The way we said, so Boeing is it has head office in Boeing. It has head office in Virginia, where Airbus head office is in Toulouse, France. Anyway, so Boeing, I'm sorry, C909. That is a comic aeroplane that went from the Ho Hoth International Airport to Changiz Khan International Airport, Mongolia. Anyway, 78 to 97 passenger can travel through the C909. 1382 1382 to 2300 miles it can go. Okay, that much only. And anyway, what are the Chinese companies, Chinese aeroplane company carrier, they are using C909? Okay, how many C909 have been manufactured right till now? C909, if we see, 166 aeroplane they have delivered, 166, and 700 routes, different routes it is traveling. This aeroplane C909, 24 million passengers have traveled and it has not made any accident. Anyway, C909, that is the begin company. So future is even more bright. Now, if we see who are using the C909 around the globe, then it is Congo Airlines. Congo Airlines in Africa, they are using C909. Then there is Gallop AI of the Brunei. Gallop Airlines of Brunei. Brunei is in Kalimantan Island near Malaysia, Indonesia. They also using it. Then Lao Airlines of the Laos. Then from Vietjet from the Vietnam, they are using C909. And then, okay, I will Transnusa Airlines from the Indonesia. They are using 9C909. Amazing, mind blowing. What are the other model from the COMAC aeroplane company, public aeroplane company? C919, 156 to 168 passenger, $99 million is the price. But these comes if someone buy in bulk, then rate will go very down. This is what I have read. There is C929. This is wide body. Body will be very wide. Where C919, that is right now it is in use in China. That is long body. C939, that is long range, but it is under production now. And production cost is estimated at around $13 billion. But with high means government of China is pushing that much money. Okay, then C949 for supersonic means very high speed. Anyway, so these are the models. Right now, C909 and C919 are in use, and C909 made the first international trip. China is not up till that only. International Space Station, which is closing down by 2030. The International Space Station, that is because of cost cutting, that will be brought down to the ocean. It will be crashed into the ocean. Whereas China has a space station which it has pushed billions of dollars, and Tiangong Space Station, and that will work till 2035, and they have planned to elongate it again. Means China is considered as a technology future of the world, not United States, and that's why we are seeing this much unprobabilistic decision that are coming or news that are coming from the America. Means China is leading everywhere. Anyway, I won't say that China should come behind and India should lead. Certainly, India should overcome China. But we wish that the way Chinese technology is growing, it should go not at the same pace. It should go at the higher pace. This is what we pray. We wish that the way Chinese people, they have very beautiful people. The way they have brought the technology of the world not matching to the America, far better than America. Their pace will keep increasing one.